Shalom, Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, the honest, the elders in Israel that were well, and peace unto the elect house of David. So this is Sky News. Crown Royal. People who refuse to get the Maccine could be denied entry to venues, minister suggests. The minister responsible for the rollout of Maccines says hospitality venues may require proof that people have had a jab and a right hook. Nadim Zahawi says people have to be allowed to decide for themselves whether they want to be vaccinated or not. People could be refused entry to a host of venues if they decline a Crown Royal Maccine, a minister has suggested. With that same name I'm struggling to pronounce, who is responsible for the rollout of Maccines against Crown Royal, said the jabs will not be compulsory. I think it is right that it is voluntary, he said. People have to be allowed to decide for themselves whether they want to be vaccinated or not, or otherwise. But I think the very strong message that you will see, this is the way we return the whole country, and this is the way we return the whole country, and so it's good for your family, it's good for your community, it's good for your country to be vaccinated, and ultimately people will have to make a decision. Mr. Zahawi confirmed the government was looking at providing people who get the Maccine with an immunity passport to show they have received it. And he also told the BBC's World at One, I think you'll probably find that restaurants and bars and cinemas and other venues, sports venues, will probably also use that system, as they have done with the app. And then Boris Johnson appoints Maccine minister. I think that in many ways the pressure will come from both ways, from service providers who'll say, look, demonstrate to us that you've been vaccinated, but also we'll make the technology as easy and accessible as possible. Asked specifically if those who refuse to get vaccinated could find they are restricted in what they can do, Mr. Zahawi said, I think people have to make a decision. But I think you'll probably find many service providers will want to engage with this in the way they did with the app. And it goes comparing the things and the things. Looking at that. It says encouraging results from trials of a number of Crown Royal Maccine have raised hopes of a route out of the pandemic and a return to some form of normality in the months to come. Moderna has filed for regulatory approval for its Maccine in the United States, reporting that its trials have shown no serious safety concerns with the jab, which says it's 94.1% effective. The UK has 7 million doses of the Maccine, enough for 3.5 million people. A Maccine from Pfizer and BioNTech has been found to have 95% efficacy rate in a trial them there, with the UK government ordering 40 million doses. Meanwhile, the UK has placed orders for 100 million doses of a Maccine from Oxford University and AstraZeneca, which has been found to be up to 90% effective. People could start being vaccinated within weeks if the jabs get approval from the Medicines and Healthcare Products Regulatory Agency. And there you have it. Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi. So this is what it's all leading up to. It's leading up to the RFID microchip, that technology there, to be linked up with all that COVIDite doctrine. So this is Revelation 13, 16 and 17. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. And that's his whole system that they're coming up with. You can't go here, you can't come in here, make sure you got your safety pass, or passport, health passport. Make sure you can pass the port. And that, what does that mean, pass the port? Enter into a city. That's what passport means. Or enter into a travel dock. look up the word port. It says 2 Ezra 15:17. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. And it goes on about a whole heap of tribulation. And that's what's coming, a whole heap of tribulation, man. Even the hour of temptation. And the only way out is through faith. And as it's written here, 2 Ezra 15:4, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. It says, behold, saith the Lord Yahawah, bahasham Yahawashi, I'll bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and the hurtful works are being fulfilled. And that sword's coming, man. That sword is coming, hot. It says, Psalm 19, no, I can't read. Psalm 17:13. Arise, O Lord Yahawah, bahasham Yahawashi, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. And who's the wicked? This is the book of Malachi. Where are we? Chapter 4, verse 1. For behold, the day cometh, they shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly, shall be stubble. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith Yahawah, bahasham Yahawashi of hosts, that I shall leave them neither root nor branch. But unto you that fear my name shall the Son of Righteousness arise with healing in his wings, and ye shall go forth and grow up as calves of the stall, and ye shall tread down the wicked, for they shall be ashes under the soles of your feet in the day that I shall do this, saith Yahawah, bahasham Yahawashi of hosts. Remember ye the law of Moses, my servant, which I commanded unto him in Horeb for all Israel, Kal Yashra'al, with the statutes and judgments. Behold, I will send you Elijah, the prophet, before the coming of the great and dreadful day of the Lord, Yahawah, bahasham Yahawashi. And he shall turn the heart of the fathers to the children, and the heart of the children to their fathers, lest I come and smite the earth with a curse. And we're in a window when it will be, let's even. So this is the book of Isaiah chapter 61, verses 1 through 4. Who is this that cometh from Edom, with dyed garments from Bozrah? This that is glorious in his apparel, travelling in the greatness of his strength, I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat? I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me. For I will tread them in mine anger, and trample them in my fury. And their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiment. For the day of vengeance is in my heart, and the year of my redeemed is come. So Jacob, you're going to have a trouble, but you will be saved out of it. Even Jacob's trouble, but you will be saved out of it. So endure, cleave unto the Lord. Yahawah, bahasham Yahawashi.